Listen up, ladies, it's Saturday night. Time to grab your heels and feel alright. We got a podcast that's on fire. Dominique and Kim taking you higher. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies, now we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies, now we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat.
Why do I have one on my fist?
The wings, the engine wings go down.
Okay.
Don't even start. I swear to God, bro, I hate it here. Hey, y'all. At least you got some energy. There you go.
What?
Damn, you was just dead a second ago. Now all of a sudden you awake.
Oh, Lord.
I swear, y'all something else. Can we get started? Somebody introduce the show. This is Ladies Night Out with him. I am him.
Tattoos and shit.
I am him, as you know.
Oh, my God.
The ladies.
What it do, what it is, what's the biz. I'm Neek.
I think I'm Cam.
You sure?
I don't know.
That's what happens when you do an edible.
I do not do drugs. I'm drug
Matthew, just say your name.
You already told him.
Come on.
I'm him. They call me Matthew.
God,
They call me Matthew.
This is the Ladies Night Out podcast. He got a nipple tattoo, y'all. With him. Okay.
Tattoos goes down. I can't help that shit. Y'all something else, man.
How? First of all, let's start off. Happy New Year, cause we late.
Oh,
Happy New Year. My birthday passed.
Damn, you
mine
know.
too.
Mine did.
Not.
His
In
did not.
24.
That was last year.
What was yours?
16th, hers the 25th.
I
We did.
was at work.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you ain't gonna never move up from +1. So
I had.
Do y'all see what I
Don't
go
keep
through?
going.
Y'all see what I go through.
Don't keep going.
anyways, how was y'all week? Ain't gonna
New
say
Year, everything.
all of the above.
Great. I really enjoyed my birthday. I'm enjoying my new house. It's got it fully furnished, everything I want. I feel good. I feel good. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh. Matthew.
I've been great. I've been doing good, you know. New position, new beginnings.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Congrats. That's it?
For right now,
Okay.
What about you? What you got going on?
My life is like a whirlwind. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm too busy for myself. I'm tired right now. I did 7 shifts in a row, and I still made it here.
you nurses.
But no, everything is good with Dominique. Chilling.
You look good.
I appreciate it. I wish I felt the way I look. I'm tired. I had to get off a 12-hour shift, do her, go to a doctor's appointment, and now I'm here.
That's what's up.
I was tired, boss.
I feel you. You ready to get into it?
Show.
Okay. So I'll go first.
You won't. So.
I definitely won't. Go ahead. It is Ladies Night Out.
+1.
Yeah.
I'm only
plus
your
one
plus
thought he
one.
was just
You
going
know, I'm only your plus
swoop
one.
right on in here.
You wasn't even ready. See?
I had to remember what I was gonna say about you. So I just would like to know why Virgos
Oh my God.
can't be regular. Like y'all insult to flirt, y'all insult to start a conversation, y'all insult. Why can't y'all be normal? Inquiring minds want to know.
Honestly, I don't think that's a Virgo thing. I think it's a St. Louis thing.
You're not finna put that on everybody.
I swear, no, because St. Louis is a city that just harnesses negativity, and even when you trying to tell somebody they're attractive, it come off like you think you cute, or it's more like, you ain't that cute. That's the compliment instead of just saying, hey, you look good. Hey, I think you sexy. I think it's the St. Louis in us. I don't think it's a Virgo thing. I think it's universal.
You go around and you do that?
I don't tell nobody they cute or sexy.
You don't say nothing? You just look at them?
I don't know. I'm
You just look at them. You just be.
I ain't a big flirt. I don't know. I don't really say nothing.
See?
I ain't a big flirt. I never have been.
Ace, you don't tell people. You don't compliment people. You don't.
What's wrong with complimenting?
I'm trying to
Nobody
figure out
said
because
there's
he's
nothing
saying that it's a
wrong.
St. Louis thing that they insult people to compliment them, and I'm trying to say that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
I don't
but that is
personally
the city.
do that.
That's the city we live in. The city we live. Tell me you don't know. Now I've watched the Fellas Nightout podcast. Somebody come in fly. Somebody come in with their head retwisted perfectly. It's still plenty of jokes to be made, and y'all don't waste no
I
time.
think that's a them thing.
It's not even just them.
I'm telling you right now, like, okay, I was at work, and it's the security guard that I work with. He came to work, and he got like he little. Hope he ain't watching. I hope you is watching.
Look how you describe
anyway,
him already.
He's short.
All right, keep going.
Everybody know I'm on Amazon, okay?
Keep going.
He's short, so he come in and he got this walk about him like a little pimp, like he just take off on you. I said, look at this little nigga.
Case in point.
That's not an insult.
bro.
Technically, it is.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. What is
short.
No,
and you're
I'm
offended.
saying, no.
And
Not that.
no, because I came right off the flip and was like, okay, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like I came right up. I didn't say ugly ass. Like no, that's not what I did.
This is the thing, though. Why do black people always start describing somebody by their flaw? You know that short ass nigga on the third floor.
Who said that was his flaw? He might like being short. Like
But that's what you started with. We don't know him.
y'all
so how
said
we know
it was a flaw for him. That may not be a flaw for him.
So
I'm just saying though.
hold on, because I got you. I'm gonna have your back.
Go
Watch.
ahead.
Go ahead. You can try.
So I'm just ask.
Waiting.
Do y'all have nicknames for people?
Who?
You, her. Do y'all have nicknames for people?
Yeah, some people do that.
Mm-hmm. How
The
are they
nigga that's
nicknames?
always dancing in the middle of the club. That I don't want. You know which one I'm talking about.
So if
The
you
guy
got
that's always
nicknames
standing
for
at the bar
people,
trying to buy you a drink. That guy.
I don't think those nicknames are all complimentary.
I don't have nicknames for people.
I couldn't hear you. Say that one more time.
That's how you know she lying.
Say that again.
I don't have nicknames for people.
You don't?
That
Whoever know her,
That
chime
I don't
in and
know.
say
Thank
she's
you, 'cause I
lying.
know
I
she
said
lying.
that I
You
don't
she
know.
lying.
I
I know
have
you
to know
lying.
you to give you
Why
a
do-
nickname.
So it don't be weird people that you just be like, girl, you know that the nurse down there, the one who can't count good.
Uh-huh. Thought you was exclusive, huh?
So-
I don't do that. Uh-huh.
Moving on.
You know the one that don't.
We
tie
gotta
her
stop
shoes
doing
up.
this
She
shit.
just push her shoestrings in her shoes. You know that one? Yeah. I know
nurse
you
that
enough
don't
to
wash
do.
her
You do
hands.
it. You
Come
do
on.
It. The nurse that don't wash her hands. See, y'all gotta listen to her. She mumbling.
See?
We gonna go. We gonna.
Now you want to move on. Typical. Now you want to move on.
Oh man.
So I had narrowed this down, but I'm gonna broaden it back up because it's not just men that do this. But I'm gonna need for us to stop giving advice and not taking it.
Now, who is that?
But you know it's
That
easy.
sounds like a woman thing.
No, it's not
Oh!
a woman thing. Men do it too.
When it was,
but
when
I'm
it was
going.
presented,
Men do
That's
it
how
as well
it
too.
came across.
Exactly. It was a man thing.
That's
Yeah,
where it,
I think it's men and women.
That's why I said I'm gonna broaden it back up
Which
because
is what I
both
said.
both
It should
sex
be
do
both.
it.
Yeah, both sex do.
should be
But
both.
you know what? I think sometimes
But I do
it's-
find a lot of men giving out advice to their homeboys and they fucking off in the back. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to figure it out.
That don't mean nothing. What that mean? That mean they might want their homeboy to do good. They don't. What that mean? If you want your homeboy to do better than you give him good advice.
True.
Stop. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm just
Okay.
saying
Okay.
people with kids give kids advice all the time, and it damn sure ain't the shit that they do.
Again, what did I say? Let's stop giving out advice if we're not gonna take our own.
Well, that would make us not human. We gonna make mistakes. We gonna say shit and do shit that's hypocritical. That's what humans do.
So I'm gonna say it again. Stop giving out advice if you ain't gonna take your own.
Yeah, I don't me myself. I don't receive advice well from somebody who can't walk in my shoes. I can't.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Like if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like you have never experienced it. I can hear you, but necessarily,
okay.
it's two different
I'm
running
glad,
down
I'm
two
glad you
different
went there
roads.
because this is something I've had a knockdown, drag out, fallout. We ain't even talking no more conversation about somebody with. Because I said, if you ain't been there, how can you tell me anything? And I wasn't saying it directly about the person, but I was saying, like, say, for instance, what you're saying. Somebody who's giving me advice about how to be married and stay married or
Right.
whatever that ain't never been married.
Yeah.
Or somebody who's, like, there's a difference in between that and somebody who's manipulating who might just tell you shit you want to hear. Like, that's kind of what I myself, I'll go on this island by myself. I feel like the sisterhood does a lot. The sisterhood would tell you some shit about, girl, I would leave him. Girl, I wouldn't even be putting up with it. I wouldn't even be working it out. Yet they stay. There's countless people who make albums about what they would do, how niggas ain't shit, and then turn around and they stay with they ain't shit nigga for 20 years.
Well, half of them ain't even got one to stay with. And if yours blink at them twice, she going over there too to do
So
the dumb
you
shit
feel-
your ass is standing there doing.
You feel a person who hasn't been married can't tell a person who is married anything?
not
I'm not gonna
necessarily
say
not
that.
say
What
anything,
I'm gonna
but
say-
how to be married.
Okay. What I'm gonna
It's-
I'm gonna agree with her, but I'm gonna put a caveat on
Yeah, I
it
was
when
about
she
to say
done.
it's a little
Okay,
more.
so
when
Go
she
ahead.
done.
Go ahead.
It depends on how you looking at marriage.
I agree with
To
that.
my point, this is me. How you looking at marriage? Not saying marriage is papers. I'm not saying that, so people don't say I'm saying that. But technically, it is. It's by the government. We're gonna say papers. If you take the papers away, then you're in a long ass relationship. Am I right or wrong?
That is
That you've
correct.
committed to.
That is correct.
You can make your vows and all that shit without the papers. So a person that you could say ain't been in, can't tell you nothing about a marriage, but they've been with they mate 26 years, 27 years, or whatever. You don't think they could tell you anything?
That's not what I'm saying. Because there's exclusive parts that I don't think a
Yeah.
person who's never walked the aisle
That's
could tell me.
that's what I mean.
That's the
they
part.
Can,
What
they
parts,
can,
though?
They can tell you about a relationship, but they can't tell you about marriage.
What parts can't they
Whatever
tell you
those
apart?
parts are. I mean, you asking me to be
Tell me.
specific.
Yeah, because
no, but you're asking for
'cause
an
you-
answer that can't be answered. It depends on
answer
what
for 'em.
we're talking about.
I can answer
So,
for 'em.
I mean, it's just like a person who don't have kids trying to tell you how to be a parent.
Whew.
You may have an
That's the point
idea.
I
What I'm
made.
saying
What
is,
if they
you
parent?
may-
What
you
if
may
they
have-
parent somebody else? They don't biologically have to have kids to be a parent.
That's no, but if they have a stepchild that's in the house, then they're still a parent. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody who ain't got no kid and ain't in the house, that's over there, and they just being auntie. What my life
'Cause they
is
can
gonna
drop
be
them
different. That's what I'm saying. Cause you ain't gonna have the days where you trying to figure out the light bill and if your baby gonna get shoes. You can buy shoes for your niece or nephew cause you got an extra to do it. It's not something that you have to do.
And that's the
what
exact
I
point
mean.
I made that got
That's what I
me
mean.
But
So
disconnected.
I still
a
don't think
parent
that
can
equates
still
to
a person who's in a long-term relationship can give you some type of advice, but definitely being married and being in a long-term relationship, the difference is if you walk away from that relationship, it's not the same if you walk away from a marriage. And the truth is, at times you tend to hold on a little bit more to your marriage and deal with a little bit more sometimes, not all the time, than you would in a relationship because you're honoring those vows.
So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna listen to that, and I'm gonna put a little more on it. So the end of a marriage is one thing, totally different. But while you're in the marriage, okay, let's say for instance, we together for 20 something years, but we've always been his and hers. Meaning we don't have community things because that's how it works for us. But in that marriage, now it's no choice. I mean, we can still try to stage shit as I got this over here, you got this over here. But legally, we know damn well that's not how that works. But so now, what if this is our first time in a marriage and now we're trying to do joint ventures together? I don't know how that works. I don't know that process. I might have gotten an apartment with somebody, but it could have been, oh, she got the credit, I got the money. That's how it worked. Now it's something totally different that we together because it's going to be Mr. and Mrs. Blank.
No, it's still the same.
It could be, but it's
if
still.
She ain't got no motherfucking credit, and you
but
do.
Still,
Her name ain't
bruh,
going on the lease.
That's a big difference when it comes to all of a sudden. Let's just say me and Cam married, Lord forbid, but me and Cam married and Cam died.
Did you say Lord?
So Lord forbid, and I died. Okay.
But
was it in this fire?
This is hypothetical. Cam died. I was married to her. Her student debt is mine. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole different ball game then. Well, you know what? I'm sticking.
Unless
I'm
you
just
can
walk
prove
away.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to-
But all of that stuff.
It
all
matters, yeah.
All of that stuff is added pressure because now, if I ain't got the rent, she can go her mama house, whatever, blah blah blah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. But when we married, it should be, what are we gonna do?
Right. And then too, when you're in a relationship, let's say God forbid something happened to your spouse. I have seen it happen. Here come that person's child, mama, daddy, uncle coming and dismantling your whole house because this belonged to her brother. This was the great grandmama's. This was the cousin. You don't have no say in what them people come in there and do because it's still community property.
Well, that's just the person fault. Black people.
But
Black people
but you
don't
get
do
what I'm
wills.
saying. That's the point that I'm saying is
If they
it can be
do-
a sticky situation
Yeah,
in
if
a
black people
relationship
did
versus a marriage.
Wills and insurance and all that shit like you're supposed to do, but we go out here and buy all this other bullshit.
But the reality
We
of
make
it
sure
is,
our phone paid versus making sure we got life insurance.
but the reality of it is, even if you pay for the life insurance, the reality of it is, a lot of people don't get wills, especially black people.
Yeah,
they
they don't.
They just don't.
They
So
don't.
you sitting in the house while his daughter come take the stereo that he
I got
say
wills.
she say she bought for her, or this person come do this, and what can you do?
All my shit going to my boys, so.
I'll just say that that's the biggest thing. The financial part seems to be the biggest part of it, though.
You could have just wrote down a piece of paper. Just.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna do it like that.
No, but I'm saying the financial part seems to be the biggest part of where marriage is different because that's an added pressure. That's a lot of added pressure when it comes to finances. Like, just right now, child support is whatever it is for every nigga across the globe, you know what I'm saying, that's not in the home. Whatever that equal level is for them,
Well, now it's different.
that's what I'm saying. My point is, whatever that is for them, then it's not the same as if they were in the house with the child and got to deal with all of that on top of I'm married. That's a big difference when it comes to understanding. Because my
I see
brain
how
can't
y'all
wrap around
drifted
it.
on a memory after I asked this one question, but I want y'all to come back.
What?
Come back, Caroline. Come back. Y'all went too far. I didn't ask y'all to go out there. Come back in the house.
Okay,
Close the door.
where we going? Where we coming back to?
Stick to my topic. Cause y'all done just went out of
You talking about adding, taking
y'all
advice
y'all
that
done
we
went
didn't
to
give?
insurance, wheels. Come back.
Okay, roll it back. You're talking about taking advice or giving advice and not taking it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what
I mean, that still was a part of that. Why you tend not to take advice from somebody who ain't been in the same shoes you been.
It's plenty of black
That's
people
the-
that's in insurance that don't have it.
Yeah.
That's in insurance. that
That's
don't have it?
in the field of insurance that do not have it.
And people that's in the medical field that don't have health damn insurance and will never go see a damn
And
doctor.
will sit
Health
there
damn
and
insurance.
yeah.
Health damn insurance.
would have health insurance and still won't see a damn doctor.
Let me ask you. Oh, what? Hold on. Because I was just gonna go there.
Why you
Dom,
pointing?
because Dom, I'm animated. I'm sorry. Sorry, my bad. But let me ask you. You in the medical field, you know a lot of male nurses, right?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay. So you know that there are male nurses, correct? Yes.
I'm aware.
All right. Black men don't always have doctors, right? How many of them nurses do you think don't have a doctor?
That ain't not my business.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I don't worry about nobody else.
That's 2 ace. I just stomped it twice. That's 2 points.
You didn't stomp me.
I
Your
did.
feet is still on the ground. I don't got a Nike footprint on my back. You ain't did shit.
I'm just saying.
But for me,
man.
it depends on where you at in life and what walk you've taken compared to mine. And it don't mean that you can give me bad advice. It doesn't. It just may not be relevant to my situation.
I'm big
I
on.
may feel like that.
I am big on. To Ace point, I am big on life experience. Like I'm not gonna disregard anything that come from a 12-year-old because sometimes they say enlightening shit too. Mm-hmm. It's just the fact that I would want to judge the source. Like I wouldn't want Diddy giving me advice on morality. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure he's done it a few hundred times in his life.
Who?
P. Diddy.
And somebody, in my opinion, somebody who just sitting up, don't do nothing, don't go to work, only got Section 8 and food stamps, can't tell me about real life paying bills. Our struggle is not the same. It's just not.
Our viewers are not commenting. What's up, y'all? Y'all know y'all free to comment. Join in. We enjoy hearing from y'all. We encourage it.
Because it'll be a fist fight by the time we end it.
Ain't nobody commenting.
No, man.
So then to piggyback a little bit off of what she said, why is it that, and I'm going to say men, it may be some women out here for this one, why is it that when some of them, that's why I ain't going to say y'all, when some of them speak negatively of a woman, they forget about their mothers, their sisters, their aunties, and their cousins. Because I've seen men or heard men say, oh, she a hoe, she got 2 or 3 baby daddies, or she this or she that. And then, but you recall that them and their brothers don't got the same daddy. So then why is your mama excluded from the being on the list of being hoes like every other woman? Wow. And why is your daughter, because that would be what they say. So
Listen,
I'm not calling nobody mama no hoe.
I'm going to say, I really like the way that she presented this because the way it was presented to me was, your funky ass mammy got 3, 4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. Look,
what?
I already called her a hoe, but I'm just saying, like, when you listen to them talking, and their daughters is the most precious thing in the world, but she doing, rat shit. It's like, wait, so how come the girl you sleeping with, she got ratchet friends, she this and that, and I see your daughter bent over twerking in the bathroom?
Who taught her that?
How she excluded?
Who taught her that?
What you mean? Who taught the daughter that? Wherever she learned it at.
Okay.
I'm talking about these are 2 different women. Not the mother of the child. I'm talking about the way that he speaks of women is that manner. But then you see the women in his life do the same thing, and they're supposed to be off bounds for all of the things that he talked negatively about. Those women are not included.
My mama don't do that type of shit.
Those women are not included. So like I just said, knowing men who talk about women with multiple baby daddies.
Fix your face.
And then they tell
you got a boo-boo.
that they brother don't got the same daddy, that they sister don't got the same daddy, and that they other brother don't got the same daddy. Well, ain't your mama the same as the women you talking about? She had multiple.
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference?
There is no difference.
Yeah.
But that takes time and energy and maturity to realize it.
Absolutely.
Because honestly, getting back to your point about taking advice, there are some things that my mother would tell me. I love her to death, but I couldn't take it seriously coming from her. Because I know there are some elements in life that she is green in, that I got a little more seasoning in. Even with her age, I know that there are some elements like street smarts that I probably got her beating spades. Because, I mean, I'm hoping we all have had a parents that have given us advice as children when we go to school and they say, don't do that. I don't care if they talk about me, blah, blah, blah. But no, damn well, when it was their time, they was out there whooping ass. I don't care what they say about me. You better not get suspended. Don't hit them. But knowing damn well, when it was you and grandma was getting talked about, you knotting shit up.
Look, and probably still to this
You know what I'm
day.
saying? Knotting it up. Bop,
Catch
bop,
your
bop.
ass at the lounge.
Talk about some. I remember you, hoe. You talked about my mama in 7th
You
grade.
don't talk about
Bop, bop, bop.
Miss Seeley.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying don't take advice sometimes like that.
Yeah. Just depends on sometimes the source. And you know what? Sometimes the advice that people give you is not always to benefit you. Sometimes it's because they don't have things going on. They can give you some
You
negative
cooking, Cam.
advice.
You cooking, Cam.
Like women who have never experienced relationships and all that, them be the first one. Girl, if it was me, I wouldn't. Oh, I wouldn't
I
do
said
this.
earlier.
Or
You
I
shouldn't
wouldn't
even
do
be
that.
friends with nobody who ain't never experienced a fucking relationship.
That's
and they
irrelevant.
40 plus years old.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Something wrong with you.
Look, all right. So can I segue now since she hit it? I want to talk about Ace Metaphor, man, and this thing they got going on with Keita Rose, and how it seems like that's the Tonight's Conversation podcast.
What happened?
It's dissolved. They've basically
I'm glad we didn't spend our money on them tickets.
yeah.
What's this
Well, that's
oh,
the
you talking
problem.
about the podcast
Okay,
we gonna go
so
to?
remember when I said it's a
Okay,
St.
'cause I
Louis
was like,
thing?
I don't know what we talking about.
Remember when I said it's a St. Louis thing? They came to St. Louis, and that's when they broke up.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? The bad juju here.
No.
Don't you first of all,
It
hold on.
probably
Stop,
was something
stop,
that was
stop, stop.
inevitable
Hold
or
up.
anything, and something just
Pause
happened.
for the cause.
It was the
What
nail
you
in the
not
haystack.
finna keep on doing
Man, come on, man.
is saying St. Louis is this bad of like, cause your funk ass still here, okay? If it
Ooh,
was
I'm
that
working.
I
bad,
don't care anyway.
I'm working
That was my whole layout anyway for fellas night out.
Nah, I get you.
what was your layout?
I get you.
What?
But
Everything-
the difference
everything
in
that they
between
did,
that,
I had already had it done. Everything.
the difference in he's saying that was his business plan to start doing that for
We
fellas
had the
night out.
cards, everything.
Yeah, I went to lunch with this dude and he was passing out. You like podcasts? He was on it. But digressing from that, just saying, it seems like, and this is just me, from the data I done looked at, the ticket sales, merchandising, everything else that's in that, who do you think was the number one purchaser of that?
Ladies.
Probably women.
Now, why do you think that is?
Because
First
they
of
got
all,
stuff
men-
to get off their chest and they want to know.
And men don't want no advice from no damn body, no way.
Men were going to, but they weren't going in droves like ladies.
They don't want.
Now, I'll say this.
Nowhere.
It seems like the lead of the show, and he's been accused of pandering. If you are feeding information where it seems like you are pandering to women, you feed. If you are doing that and you're constantly feeding the female ego, satiating the female ego, it's feast. But some people like Kevin Samuels, on the other hand, they get cut off, cut up. They hate it. Why is it?
His delivery sucked ass.
Okay, I'll take that.
Kevin Samuels' delivery sucked ass. He was just ripping people apart. I was watching the mug like this.
Or was he telling the truth?
His truth.
Okay. So I also noticed that there's a common factor in this. The people who are feeding into and feeding the female ego are usually the abusers. Ace has been accused of abuse. Derek Jackson was accused of abuse.
I knew it, Ace. You just, the other Ace.
Not that Ace.
I'm like,
Nowhere near that Ace. But
if you want to know, I didn't have my no.
no, I'm just saying. Like it seems like if you're the one ooh, look at that look on your face. That's what I missed. It seems like if you are telling females are always right, you feast. But if you tell them they wrong, you get looks like that. His delivery sucking. I don't like the way he said it.
Well,
called
I don't give a
gaslighting.
damn about none of that.
It's called gaslighting.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. I can tell a
I
person
don't know.
they wrong.
I don't know what. I just heard the name.
And
Kevin
I
Samuels. don't
can.
know what
Somebody
it
can
is.
tell me I'm wrong.
Who?
Anybody.
I can take a person telling me that I'm wrong about something, but it definitely is about the delivery. It's definitely about a delivery.
I almost fell out my fucking seat.
I'm serious. It's about a delivery. Because to just be like, look, this, maybe you should try this way, or if you do this way, then this will be a different. It's how you say things sometimes. But if you come off and you say, well, you need to, or you should, or this will go better for you in life if you, at that moment, the person sometimes have already shut down by the way that you presented it. So it depends on what it is and how it's presented to you in the moment.
Let's be real. That seems like that comes from when it is from a male perspective to a female. A female can say the same shit to you in the same cadence and tone, and it's fine.
Not to me.
If she's in your friend circle, you'll hear it.
But
Well, she
true
ain't got no
friends don't
friends.
talk to.
Well, I mean, yeah, not her.
I don't need none.
But
But
not her.
that is irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
How you know if you ain't got no friends?
What you mean?
How you know how you would react if you ain't got no friends?
So do you think that today was the day that up to this point in my life, that I've never had no friends?
You said that you didn't.
Do you think that today was the day that in all my life I've never had a friend? I never said that. I never said that.
My head hurt already. It's been a year.
I've never said that I never had a friend. Please rewind when I said that. Never said that.
Am I the only one
when
who
he
heard
asked
that?
me that particular day, at that moment in my life, I didn't have any friends.
How long ago was it?
That was just a couple months ago.
So you got a friend now?
No. You're missing the point.
I am.
No, what you said was that I don't have any friends. And what I said was, I'm speaking on experiences of having friends, because at this point in my life, I don't have any.
Okay,
so I can speak on an experience of having a friend. That's what we talk about, life experiences, correct?
That is why.
Thank you.
So you had a friend in your life before?
I've had multiple friends in my life.
Okay.
And having those friends have taught me certain things that certain people, no matter how close they are, how good they seem to be in your life, when it boils down, some people are genuinely not there for the right reasons. But sometimes that takes life experience for you to realize those things about those people, rather it being you elevating, rather it being you doing something different. That is how you determine your friends, because they can be your friend all the way up until you elevate a little bit more than them. And then you find out maybe they wasn't really my friend because they not really happy for me. Or they not really, I don't really hear them from that much. Or now they giving me the side eye. That's what I mean.
And that I agree with 100%.
That's what I mean.
But
they could have been wonderful until something was different for you than it is for them.
But to be like Dom, bring it on back. Come back in the house, close the door.
That was the answer to your question. Y'all asked me there.
All right. So y'all don't think that if you don't think it's different when a female says the exact same thing that a male says, and it is received by another female versus when a male says it. You don't think it's a difference?
I think it's still the delivery of the person.
No. I think it's the delivery of the gender of the person.
No,
Because-
for me, it's the delivery of it from the person. I don't care
So-
if you a
It
male or
could be
female.
that too. Some
It's how
females
you-
don't want to
it's
hear
how
shit from a
it's-
man.
It's delivered.
There it
Some
is.
females
That
don't want
part.
to hear anything from a
That
man.
part. They don't want to hear shit from a male. They just don't. They distrusting. The minute a male open their mouth, they start over talking or
Some men
whatever.
have done so much damage to some females. Some females strictly just don't trust a man without a plan.
Yeah, I'm sure that. I'm sure
You
that.
can take without a plan out. You tried to sneak that in there. They just don't trust a man, period. Just don't. I was just saying, so you, Dom, you with me? You with me? You don't feel like, I feel like that's
Take
the
you
thing.
out. What
Okay.
you-
So I feel like when it comes to that specific topic, what is it that a male can do to reach a female other than validating her feelings? Because I can tell you, same way, there are some males who just not interested in it.
Fuck 'em. It's a Bernie Mac. Fuck 'em.
Honestly,
I don't know why y'all
bruh,
ask me these type of questions.
I'm just saying, it feel like that's where we
Why
at
ask
though.
me?
This is where we at. If I gotta validate your feelings every time in order to have a conversation with you,
That gets tiresome.
That is fucking tiresome.
It gets tiresome. I shouldn't have to, like, once we cross that path, first of all, let's start here. Stop doing so much fucking damage and you ain't got to do damage control.
No.
Yes.
Okay, see?
Stop doing the damage and you ain't got to do so much damage control.
All right, so...
Then...
No. That's what I'm saying. You doing it now.
You're Virgoing right
you
now.
You femaling.
You're Virgoing right now.
How is it that everything...
I think Virgo and female are the same thing.
I almost called you.
You almost did what?
You almost did it.
Go ahead, say it. What did you say?
I'm just going to say
what
this.
Was it?
I'm just going to say this. Why is it with a female, when we talking about this, it's never a net zero that is a starting point. It's always a deficit. You ain't that fucking hurt that when a dude come up to say hello...
How are you to put a...
You ain't that hurt that when the new dude come up to say hello, he's responsible for all the sins. Because that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about from jump. The minute a man meets you and he meets a third of the standards or a fourth of the standards or half of the standards or even 3/4 of the standards that you have for yourself. But when it comes to a man, he still ain't even good enough.
She's damaged. What do you mean?
She's damaged. But why? Okay, so whose fault is it? Whose fault is it?
Who did the damage?
Okay. The person before me, person before him, person before the other guy. So all of them fell in the same category?
I think it depends on the situation. But y'all tell me I don't know nothing. I'm older than y'all. I'm telling y'all that's what it is. Depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. Because the first 3 niggas could have did a bunch of shit. But the other 2
My thing is,
just made it through.
Once
just
you
because
don't
now
heal yourself, another person's going to come and they're going to trigger and they're going to hit that same sore spot. You have to do the healing yourself.
That's
you
true.
Have to work
but
on
even
you.
if you heal yourself, if this person come through and they got everything you need, but that one thing, it still can make you feel a certain type of way, no matter how healed you are. You still can feel a certain type of way.
So, let me ask you, Don. Ideal guy. What is he like?
My ideal guy?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
Come on with it. Attributes.
Let me get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish.
I'm with you.
Honestly, now where I'm at, stability, like, personality, like, genuineness, loyalty, honesty, like, I'm like in that field.
Okay. That's attributes. Now give me qualifications.
Just asking real humdinger around here.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Qualifications. No. Listen, what did I tell you? I haven't slept. I don't know qualifications right now. I don't know shit. I can't think.
So
I can't
if
put
you
it.
don't know them, how can anybody ever meet them?
Qualifications?
Mm-hmm.
I can't give them to you right now. I know them. My brain is at a block. It's at a stop. I got bare minimum for y'all. You ain't realize that? Sorry, y'all. I'm at bare minimum right now. You don't have full Dominique. Next week.
Cam, is it okay if I ask you that question?
Mm-hmm.
Cam, can you give me attributes first?
Know what you want out of life and going forward.
Okay.
That's it.
That's certainty.
At this point in life.
And a
That's
plan.
it.
Okay.
This is a deja vu moment.
Now, can you
Qualifications?
give me... Mm-hmm.
Be working. Want something out of life. Be a go-getter. Be stable. Like, if you're a father, be a good father. If you're, you know what I'm saying? It's those are my biggest qualifications. Have something going for yourself and strive for it every day.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
You said the same thing 5 times.
It's the same thing.
But I want you to...
It boils down to that.
I got you. That's the core. But go beyond. Give me, like, real physical qualifications, mental qualifications. I know you want to go oriented type person. I got that. Give me something else.
Give me a shoe.
Those are dig qualifications. Those are qualifications.
That's the same one. You just said it
So
different
you,
ways.
But
the same question
listen,
for you.
But the thing is, so
I
that
need
makes it a
you to give us
qualification for
some.
you.
I didn't
Those
say
are
that.
qualifications
I said
for me.
I said
I want you. I'm asking you the
Those
same
are
question.
my qualifications.
The same question.
If you're a father, be a good father. That
I'm
qualifies
with
you to be in my life.
All right.
If I need you to be working. I need you to have goals. Those are qualifications.
I'm not just.
That's it.
I didn't say anything more than that. All I said was expound upon what you've already given me.
That's it.
So all they can be butter ass ugly. They can have no home. They just got to go to work. They can also be short as shit.
I don't care about none of that.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
I don't think nobody can get shorter than Kim though.
Again, but you got to remember that my life experiences
Makes
are
you different.
I've been married,
Which is why I respect
more
it.
than once. Like
I
at this point
respect
in life, it's kind of like I got my own shit going on.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
what
I
you
got
bring to it
kids.
is either supposed to add to it or it's either gonna take it away. And I'm not willing to reach back and take that away.
Now,
I got
That's it.
kids. I'd have been married.
okay. So with
She's
that,
lying.
with that being said,
She's
I know
lying.
she's lying. I'm just moving forward. With that being said,
What's so funny? What's so
Ace like that's a
funny?
life I ain't never seen. Shit, when it happened.
Hey, I don't know what people
Behind
do
this
when they ain't around.
computer, just laughing and shit. What's so funny?
My whole point is this.
And you know my kids, so why can you still rely?
I think sometimes when you stick so strictly to all your wants, as soon as a person don't meet one of them, then they don't, they're not good enough anyway. That's where I'm going. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm 50-50 with you on it. I agree and disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
He's a Virgo. He's toxic.
If we're working on accountability, I say, yeah, I probably am. But
Ain't no problem.
unbeknownst to me, I don't know it.
Ain't no problem.
All right, now, moving from what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, how do I know what I can add to your life if you don't
How
tell
do
me?
I know?
I hate her so much.
How do I know? Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How do I know what I can add to your life if I don't know what you need me to add? How do I know?
How do I know?
I can see where I may think.
Those are conversations that you have with that
That's my
person.
point.
But that doesn't. But you're asking me about a qualification. That's just a broad spectrum. Each person is gonna need. You may need something different from each person. So I'm giving you the broad, what
Okay.
are the broad things, and this person may be, you know what I mean? He may be all of this, but maybe I need more of this from him. Maybe more time, maybe communication. So that may be what I need from that person. Just depends on the person.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I'm with you on it. The only thing I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, I can't know what I'm adding or what is. I can have an opinion, but we men do get in trouble when we have an opinion about what we think you need help in. Because anytime I come in and I see something that's I may think is deficient and it don't meet what you think is deficient, it causes conflict. So if I'm already ready because I know what you're looking for, sometimes that also causes conflict too. It's never a perfect thing because somebody will be somebody for 6 months and then
That's why I don't believe in having those conversations on what you're looking for,
That's why I'm
what you
50-50
need,
with
and
you.
all that.
That's
I don't
why
have
I'm
them
50-50
conversations.
with you. That's also why I'm saying, but if you have it in you and it's already prepared, then that way you know right off the gate.
But if this person come into your life and you feel like they worth being in your life or you want them in your life, then at that point it's your job to let them know what you need. Or where you may need them to be stronger at, where you may feel a little weaker in, or parts of your life or whatever. But you don't know that until that person. Because people present themselves to be a lot of
Black
things.
people,
But that's why we date, right?
Yeah. hmm
supposedly.
But then when
But
we,
again, hey,
all right.
What?
Exactly.
Supposedly.
Exactly.
Supposedly why we date. It's not what dating has become, but
Thank you. That's my whole point.
another show, another topic.
That's not what dating has become. But that's
shit it is. From what I've heard. But to me, I feel like dating somebody, if you're not really dating exclusively, you really don't get to know them fully.
How do you get there though? If you already
When you like I've heard, when you've decided that whatever come with them is enough for you to, I don't want to use the word tolerate, but enough to work
No, that's
into
the
your
word.
word,
That's the
into your
word.
world. When I think of tolerate, I think of a negative thing, so I don't want to use that word.
Well, listen.
So I'm gonna say whatever they have going on, if it can acclimate into your world and you're okay with it.
Dating for us, not gonna happen. I can't tolerate to look at you.
You talking about me?
Date you.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
That's hella funny. Coming from you with that hat on.
This is a showstopper. What you talking about?
It is, because it's going to stop this goddamn show. Jesus. Anyway, all I'm saying is...
There you go. Being real St. Louis. Ain't that what you call it?
I never,
Yeah, yeah,
never
mad
complimented
nigga.
that hat.
Shut up.
I never complimented that hat. I hated it from the moment I walked in. Anyway,
When you done, I'm gonna wear it again.
I bet.
And again after that, I'm gonna make sure I wear it to where you at. And
Don't
come
say-
to
don't
your-
tell no-
and
Boy,
come to
boy, you not finna
I'ma
tell
hug
nobody you know me with
tight,
that.
Your eyeballs gonna pop out your head.
Ain't no fucking way you coming to tell people you know me
I'm gonna
wearing
live
it.
in your skin.
No,
that
you
night.
not. No, you not.
I'm gonna be
Her and her hat.
Yeah. You can go and clock out. I'm gonna take your key card for work and clock you out right then.
It's me.
No, you the fuck you not.
Remember this? I wear your favorite hat.
I'm gonna burn the shit out that motherfucker the minute. You better leave that motherfucker nowhere around. When I'm around. I'm telling you, it's gonna be missing.
I got your favorite hat on.
I hate that hat so much. Anyway. Cam, did you have something?
Well, it looks like the show has come to an end, everybody. We've officially got on each other's nerves. T-Rail was late for the first show of the year. We not gonna steady on it though.
No, because the focus should be on that hat. And the fact you wore that and thought it was okay to wear on air.
He don't know the next time he late, we fine his ass. Fine.
That's fine. I'll
Put
be
the
fine.
money in the jar, nigga.
The next time you wear that hat, we gonna have Ace put a green screen and the green
It's
dot
gonna be the
over
next
your-
show. Cause he got me fucked up.
Ace, you got the green screen ready? We need to block
So
that
with
hat
all
out.
that being said, and
And he
him
look like he
being
tryna do
his
it now.
St. Louis self, hating
Wow.
with his overly tight shirts and shit. We out.
It's an open easy Saturday night. Talking about the heels and feel alright. We got a podcast that's on fire. The money can keep taking you higher. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies, now we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies, now we're bringing the heat.